Berserker 2.4 cycle. This deck is basically button mashing, but it actually works in tournaments. Let me explain. This is the cheapest deck pros use, and it's literally just spam. You throw Evo wall breakers at their tower, Goblin Barrel when they're not looking, and rotate so fast they can't keep up. Valkyrie spins on ground swarms, Berserker melts tanks, and you've got Cannon, Dart Goblin, Fire Spirit, and Ice Spirit to cycle back instantly. The whole vibe is chaos mode. You bait out their spells with cheap cards, then punish with wall breakers when they've got nothing left. While they're panicking about one lane, you're already throwing Goblin Barrel at the other tower like some kind of evil genius. Valkyrie handles their skeleton spam, Berserker shreds their knight, and the spirits let you cycle back to your win conditions before they even finish defending. Pros use this to destroy slow decks that can't rotate fast enough. You're basically playing on fast forward while they're stuck in slow motion. By the time they defend your wall breakers, you've already got another Goblin Barrel ready. Slow players get absolutely demolished because you never let them breathe. It's like playing against someone who just discovered the concept of spam clicking and decided to make it their entire personality. But spamming is pointless if you can't defend, which is where this next deck goes crazy. Hog 2.6. Pros call this deck impossible to learn, but once you master it, Golem players actually start crying. This is the legendary Hog cycle that everyone knows. Evo Cannon is genuinely broken for defense. It drops bombs on spawn that wreck their support card, then just sits there defending. When you place it, 9 bombs rain down. 4 land on your side, 5 on their side, and they damage and knock back both air and ground troops. It's like a surprise party, except everyone's invited and nobody's having fun. Then it just becomes a normal building that defends your tower. Musketeer snipes their air units from behind the cannon. Ice Golem pulls their tank to the other lane like it's nothing. And the skeletons multiply and surround everything. The evolved skeletons spawn another skeleton each time they attack, and you can stack up to 8 skeletons from just 3 original ones. It's basically skeleton mitosis, but way more annoying. Pros literally defend massive pushes with like half the elixir, then immediately counter push opposite lane with Hog. It's disrespectful, honestly. The skill ceiling is insane, but that's the point. One wrong cannon placement and you're done, but if you're cracked at the game, you literally cannot lose to beatdown. Top players swear by this because it rewards being good at the game over everything else. Basically, if you're not sweating through your gaming chair playing this deck, you're doing it wrong. Now imagine combining that speed with a building that never stops pressuring, Miner Poison. This deck is what ADHD looks like in Clash Royale form. This deck runs Evo Wall Breakers and Miner for attacking both lanes, plus Goblin Hut. Then you've got Poison to kill swarms, Evo Royal Ghost going invisible, minions, skeletons, and Barbarian Barrel. Goblin Hut just sits there while you send Miner to the other tower and Wall Breakers to a third spot. Your opponent has to pick what to defend, and they literally can't defend everything. It's like playing whack-a-mole, except you're the one with the hammer and your opponent is having a mental breakdown. Use the Goblin Hut to annoy the enemy. Meanwhile, you're manually sending Miner to tank tower shots at the opposite tower. Then you're threatening wall breakers at a third location, and they're just overwhelmed. Your opponent's probably throwing their phone at this point. Poison kills their skeleton army while your Miner tanks tower shots. Evo Royal Ghost creates even more surprise pressure, and they're just lost at this point. When Royal Ghost attacks while invisible, he spawns 2 soldiers. These are ghost troops with skeleton HP, but they deal Royal Ghost damage. It's surprise damage they can't predict, basically free real estate. Pros love this in tournaments because constant spam means guaranteed damage no matter what. They run out of elixir trying to defend multiple lanes while your building keeps spawning free troops. By the time they stabilize, you've already 3-crowned them, and they're uninstalling the game. Balloon Cycle. There's one card here that pros straight up ban. In tournaments, because it's that unfair, this deck cycles Evo Musketeer, Balloon for massive bombs, Miner for chip, Bomb Tower for defense, Evo Giant Snowball, Ice Golem, Skeletons, and Barbarian Barrel. Balloon is the whole win condition. The balloon itself does massive damage with each hit, but even when they manage to kill it, it drops a bomb that explodes after 3 seconds for huge splash damage. It's the ultimate rage quit card because even when you think you defended it, surprise you didn't. Miner goes to the other tower to distract or same lane to tank for Balloon. He can dive anywhere on the map. If you send him opposite lane, they have to split their defense. If you send him same lane, he tanks tower shots, so Balloon takes less damage. Evo Musketeer shoots 3 sniper shots with infinite range that delete their air defense from across the map. It's actually broken. These sniper shots have increased damage and unlimited range. They don't work on crown towers, but they absolutely delete defensive troops before those troops can even touch your balloon. Your opponent places Musketeer, and she just gets sniped from another dimension. position. Bomb Tower defends their push while you're attacking with air, and Evo Giant Snowball rolls across the arena, pulling their troops away from your balloon like a vacuum. This works in competitive because most decks cannot handle air pressure, and you cycle fast enough to defend everything on defense. One balloon connection is game over, basically. You just survive until you find that opening, then it's a GG no right. Speaking of defense, this next deck takes it to psychopath levels. Expo 3.0 Cycle. Expo players have a crazy high win rate against one specific deck, and nobody knows why. Classic Siege with Expo as your win condition, Evo Tesla and Evo Archers for defense, Knight for tanking, Fireball, Log, Skeletons, and Electro Spirit. Expo locks onto their towers from your side of the map and just shoots forever, while you defend with Tesla stunning everything and Archers shooting from back. You place Expo on your side of the river, and it locks onto their crown tower from across the map. It just sits there shooting for its entire lifetime, dealing constant chip damage. You never cross the bridge, you just defend and let Expo do the work. It's the most passive-aggressive playstyle ever invented. Evo Tesla retracts underground when it's not shooting, and when it's underground, it's immune to damage except Earthquake and Freeze. When it pops up or when you first place it, it pulses this stun effect in a massive radius that freezes everything for half a second. Evo Archers deal 50% bonus damage if the enemy is between 4 and 6 tiles away. This shreds pushes before they even reach your Expo. Knight tanks their pushes, Spirits cycle you back to another Expo, and Fireball deletes their medium units. Genuinely annoying to play against. Your opponent is probably sending you angry emotes the entire game. Pros who play this are masters at prediction. They literally spell your counters before you even play them. They'll throw Fireball at the tile where they think you're about to place Musketeer. They predict it before you play the card. It's giving Mind Reader energy. You win by defending perfectly and chipping with Expo shots. Waste Elixir once and you lose instantly, which is why it's so hard. But Siege isn't the only way to be annoying from range.